Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to talk about The Rock, aka Dwayne Johnson. There was a time when Dwayne The Rock Johnson was unstoppable. He wasn't just a movie star, he was the movie industry's safe bet. Every project, every franchise, every business move seemed golden. The people loved him, the studios trusted him, and the world followed his every post, every smile, and every quote. But in 2024 and 2025, things changed. Suddenly, The Rock, the man who built an empire on being invincible, started to look human again. Movies flopped, deals backfired, rumors spread, and for the first time, people began asking the question no one dared to ask before. Is The Rock's reign finally coming to an end? Let's rewind. Before Hollywood, before billion-dollar franchises, before tequila brands and XFL takeovers, there was just Dwayne. Born into a wrestling family, Johnson's early years were full of struggle, rejections, financial hardship, and self doubt. But wrestling gave him something no other path could, a spotlight. When The Rock hit the WWE ring in the late 1990s, he didn't just wrestle, he performed. The charisma was electric. The catchphrases became culture. Can you smell what The Rock is cooking? Became an generational echo. He wasn't just a wrestler, he was a brand, and soon Hollywood noticed. After early film cameos in The Mummy Returns and The Scorpion King, The Rock made a full transition into movies. He played tough guys, heroes, dads, soldiers, and audience loved it. By the 2010s, he was in everything from Fast and Furious to Jumanji to Moana. The Rock became the ultimate crowd pleaser. He was box office insurance. If The Rock was in a movie, it was going to make money. Simple as that. But that formula comes with a problem. The Rock's success wasn't just about movies, it was about the Rock brand. He became the king of hustle culture. Every Instagram post screamed grind, passion, discipline. Every gym clip showed a superhuman version of Dwayne, sweating, smiling, unstoppable. And fans ate it up. Companies wanted a piece of him. He launched Project Rock with Under Armour, created Termina Tequila, produced feelings through 7 Bucks Productions, bought into the XFL Football League. But when you build a brand around never losing, what happens when you finally start losing? The cracks didn't appear all at once. They started small, quiet failures hidden under bigger wins. Take Baywatch, a big budget comedy with high expectations, but critics hated it. Still, Johnson spun it as a win, citing international box office numbers. Then came Skyscraper, another forgettable action flick. Rampage, Hobbs and Shaw, all decent earners, but none changed cinema. The formula was working financially, but artistically, people started noticing a pattern. Every movie felt the same. The same character, the same jokes, the same eyebrow raise. The Rock wasn't acting, he was being The Rock. Audience began to get fatigued. Critics started calling him Hollywood's most overproduced star. Still, he pushed forward, louder, stronger, and more confident than ever. But then came the turning point, Black Adam. Black Adam was supposed to be The Rock's masterpiece, a superhero film that would redefine DC's future, his passion project for years. But behind the scenes, chaos brewed. Reports claimed Johnson vetoed cameos, clashed with DC executives, and tried to position himself as the center of the new cinematic universe. When the movie finally hit theaters, it underperformed. Not a total bomb, but far below the hype Johnson had promised. And fans noticed something strange. The Rock wasn't taking responsibility. He blamed the studio, the marketing, the critics. It was the first time the always humble, always grateful mask cracked. Then things got worse. James Gunn and Peter Safran, new DC heads, rebooted the entire franchise. And Black Adam gone. No sequel, no shared universe, no Rock. That wasn't just a professional loss. it was a symbolic one. For the first time in over a decade, Dwayne Johnson was not in control. In 2024, reports surfaced about Johnson's alleged behavior on the set of Red One, a big budget Amazon holiday movie. Crew members claimed he was chronically late, sometimes showing up hours after call time. Others said entire schedules were rearranged around him. There were bizarre rumors too, like Johnson's urinating into bottles on set to avoid breaks. Whether true or exaggerated, it doesn't matter. The internet ran with it. For the first time in his career, The Rock was the villain of the story. When Red One finally released, critics were harsh. It was visually bloated and emotionally hollow. Worse, it bombed on streaming. Suddenly, headlines weren't calling him Hollywood's hardest worker anymore. They were asking if Dwayne Johnson had finally lost his touch. For years, Rock's image was bulletproof, but it was too perfect. Every pose was curated, every smile was rehearsed. There was no vulnerability, no unpredictability, no mystery. And the audience, especially the younger ones, started craving authenticity. They gravitated towards stars who felt real, flawed, weird, emotional. Meanwhile, The Rock was still giving the same gym monologues, the same motivational captions, the same catchphrases. The world evolved. He didn't. Let's be fair. The Rock is still rich, famous, and influential. He's not cancelled. He's not bankrupt. But the downfall doesn't have to mean destruction. Sometimes it means decline, a fading of relevance, a loss of power. And maybe that's what's happening now. Not a crash, but a correction. So, what do you guys think about Dwayne Johnson? Thanks for watching.